So I've gotten 2 eggs out of their um, side, the Dharma hens, who never have access to roosters. So these are the eggs that we actually give away because a lot of people have objections to fertilized eggs. There really is no difference because once you pull a fertilized egg, you refrigerate it and the embryo does not develop, so you can't really tell a difference. But some people object to that for karmic reasons, and totally understandable. And I would not have roosters if I weren't trying to keep my flock as healthy as possible and be able to sustain it myself. I think it's difficult on chicks to be stuck in boxes from a hatchery the day that they hatch and then be shipped through the postal service. So we try to do everything on farm, but for us that means we got to keep some roosters. So um, anyway, but we don't give those eggs away. This is the egg of Americana chicken. There's a feather on it. That's not poo. And it's green or blue, which I'm not sure if you can tell, but on this camera. But as you can see, it's very clean because we collect eggs very often. There's no poo on it, no dirt on it, anything like that. If there was a little piece of poo or a little piece of dirt, I take a slight bit of sandpaper and sand that off, which I know sounds really weird, and I'll explain why. Is that when a chicken lays an egg, it has a membrane on it that they call a bloom, and that bloom protects the egg from bacteria. And so when that bloom breaks when the hen decides to set on an egg to hatch it, and that breaks it down and starts the process. So this, as long as this bloom is left intact, in other words, the egg is dry, it's in great shape. Now the eggs that you buy from the grocery store that come from the big egg farms have been washed in bleach, so they're perfectly safe for that reason. Although some people do like to wash their eggs before they eat them. Little hint, if you do want to wash your egg for health reasons, that's understandable, including farm fresh eggs. Always wash them in really hot water. The reason is the interior of the egg, as it heats slightly, will expand, pushing out any bacteria that may have leached in the porous shell. However, if you wash them in cool water, the opposite occurs. If there's any bacteria on the shell, and the egg will slightly shrink in upon itself as it cools, it will suck the bacteria into your egg. So it actually makes it worse. Some people use a little bit of vinegar, and again, some people with farm fresh eggs, may use a little bit of bleach. I do not use any bleach. It's a practice that's banned in every other country but this one, and I think there's a reason for that. It's environmentally unsound, and honestly, we don't need it. We've been eating eggs for 2 years in this way. I will literally crack this egg, stick it in a pan, and eat it. No washing, nothing. I have yet to be ill. And for those of you that know me, I have a very sensitive digestive system. For me, food poisoning is life-threatening, and I am perfectly confident in this practice. Of course, that's famous last words, but like I said, if you're concerned when you get farm fresh off of a farm like this, it's not going to hurt them to wash them in bleach yourself if you want. It's like 10 parts per million, so just a little drop, and you don't have to wash them long. You just give them a quick scrub, and off you go. That's it.